Alright, welcome to video lesson 19.1. If you look in your syllabus, pop, there it is. You're going to notice you have this video lesson, body part drawings, and it's from various perspectives. That means that you're looking at it from different angles, from the top, from the side, from the bottom, from straight ahead, from behind. Now, not everything you can look at from behind. You definitely can't look at your mouth from behind. That would be weird because you'd be in the mouth. But we're not going to get into all that. So some things you can't look at certain, you can't see them from certain perspectives, but we're going to do as many as we can with whatever body part you decide to pick. Also, don't forget to read your observational sketch instructions here. That's going to be due next week also. And while we're going over to the internet here, please take note that if you want to if you're submitting your a drawing for the Start Museum in Orange, that's going to be due when you come back. So if you're doing a portrait picture for that, please finish it and bring it up with you Tuesday, because that's the last day to turn those in. All right, so here we are at Google. Ta-da! It's a search engine. If you need to go to Google and you don't have that, you just come up here to the top bar of your internet and type in Google, and it will take you to here. So I'm going to do a Google search, and we're going to do a nose drawing. Or we can listen to Baby Shark. No, I'm not going to do that right now. That is Axel's favorite song, though. So, like I said, this is in preparation. If you read the beginning of the video, this is in preparation for your sculpting. So whatever you want to sculpt, if you want to sculpt the nose, then you're going to look up a nose drawing. And not just a nose drawing, but a nose drawing from, there it is, from different angles. So when you do this, we can look to images here. We don't want a video, and we definitely don't want to go shopping for a nose. So we're going to go to images, click, and it's going to take you to probably a whole set of different noses. Now, here's a good one. Here's a bunch of images of noses. So if you want to do a nose, what you can do is you can probably just take this and use this to draw your nose in different positions, okay? Or if you click on an image, okay, that you like, you can look over here and there's going to be related images. See, it says related images, and you can click on any of these that you might like as well. Here's, let's see, we'll try that one. That's pretty blurry. We don't want that. Let's see. I guess we kind of are nose shopping, aren't we? All right, so let's try this nose. Okay, so here's another set of nose, and this one is actually showing you the progression of how to draw it. So that might be pretty helpful. And if you're really struggling with how to draw a nose, you can always look up how to draw a nose, steps, and then it will probably show you some things. So remember how we drew a nose in class? You did circles and two smaller ones. It's the same thing no matter what perspective you're looking at it from. But here's the final perspective. So this is a really cool one. You could use something like this and sketch on that. If you have charcoal at home, you can use charcoal to put some shading. And then we'll talk next week about how to turn this into an actual sculpture. Now try to make it to where it's the same type of nose. You don't want a nose that looks like this from the side and then looks like this, like a girl's nose from the front. You don't want that, okay? You want to try to stick with the same type of nose from different perspectives. Now, you can also go and look at a real life model, like someone in your family. Now, I don't know how long you want to sit and stare at their nose, especially if you want to do an angle from the bottom and you have to look up their nose for like 30 minutes. So you might just want to stick with something like this, where you're not actually looking up someone's nose, but you are. So it's a little more, well, it's a little less awkward that way. So you can do noses. What's some other things we can do? You can also do, we can just come up here and highlight nose and replace it with ear. You can do ears. Ears are fun. Ears are fun to sculpt, actually. And there's so many different kinds of ears. And here is some actual images of some ears in different angles. Here's another one. Here's a drawing, and it shows ears from, here's one from behind. You know, if you tilt it to the side, it looks like a hat, doesn't it? Okay. So anyway, so you can get some different drawings of an ear. Just like I said, make sure it's the same type of ear. You don't want to draw some really huge ear off of some very large man and then draw an ear off of a very tiny woman and they look totally different. So something else that would be easy, you could do a mouth. And when you do a mouth, keep in mind that you can do a mouth that is open. You can sculpt some teeth. You can do a kissy mouth like this, or you can just do a regular mouth like this. It doesn't matter. So you can type in scared mouth or happy mouth. We'll do that. Let's do happy mouth. Happy mouth drawing. Let's see what we get. Haha. Okay. Happy mouth. They're smiling. Not everybody here looks happy though. She does not look happy. So anyway, you can kind of look and see what you can find. We'll delete that. And we can even do, let's do a hand. I don't want hand mouth. Get rid of that. Hand drawing from different angles. Okay, so you can do a fist. A fist is be interesting to sculpt, and it's nice and thick. It would be a nice big thick piece of clay. So you could use this, and it's different angles, the same hand, or you can hold up your own hand and draw that, because you know it's the same hand no matter what position you have it in, it's still your hand. But you don't want to draw your hand one picture of it closed and then another picture of it open, because you're not going to be able to sculpt both of those. You got to pick. You're going to sculpt a closed hand, or are you going to sculpt an open hand? So think of how you're going to pose it. You can even do a foot. You can do a finger. If you just want to do a little bit, you can just do a finger. See if they have that. Finger drawing. So here is just some fingers. Or again, you can look at your finger and just draw that from the side and from the top and from the bottom. See how it looks. That will probably be easiest to do if you want to do a finger. Let's talk about an eye. Eye drawing from different angles. So here's some eye drawings. Yes, that looks like your eye without all the pretty stuff over it. Thankfully, we have all the pretty stuff covering our eye because that would freak everybody out. So here's some eyes from different angles, and they look like they are the same eye. So here's a side one. You're going to need a side drawing and probably a front drawing of that eye. You can look at it from underneath if you want, but in all honesty, a side drawing and a front drawing is probably all you need for an eye. And again, you can use a live person to use in drawing this if you want to. And here's some more right here. And if you can't find like a side view, you can do profile, eye drawing profile, or side view, something like that. Okay, so you can also do an arm. You can also do a whole leg if you want to. You can do a whole head if you want to. So it's totally up to you. And remember, you do not have to use pictures off of the internet. You can, if you would like, use a model. So that's always easy as well. And then you can be sure that you have the same arm in different positions or the same leg in different positions. So just use that as something to kind of go off of. And don't try to bite off more than you can chew here. You want this not to be like a crazy project for you. So find something that's simple and do that. Okay, and bring your drawings next Tuesday. And remember, these are just sketches. Don't sit and wear yourself out trying to make it perfect, okay? We will talk about it and work a little more on doing the sketches. And next week, you'll have videos to help you do the actual sculpting. Sculpting leaves room for adjustments, so don't take this project too seriously and get stressed out about it. So just do your sketches, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Goodbye.